My dad, Derek Hollis, was born in Hillsburg, California on March 17, 1963. He grew up in a little house along Redwood Highway with his mom, stepdad, older sister of 18 months, and his younger brother of 10 years. My dad says it wasn't a very pleasant upbringing. His sister Julie died at 46 from drug and alcohol abuse and hepatitis B, and his brother Jamie struggles with addiction till this day. His mother did what she could to get a steady paycheck, and his stepdad was a chronic alcoholic. High school, for me, was a lot of fun, said my dad, due to his popularity on the football team. Though he did not do very well in high school, when he graduated, he was missing 2 credits, so his counselor said if he went into the Army, he would give that to him. So that is what he did. That is when his drinking increased. At the age of 12 to 13 is when my dad had his first drink. I might not have been born an alcoholic, but that day an alcoholic was born, he says. He had drank throughout middle school and high school, but in the Army after high school, my dad says, that's how it is. We were kids allowed to drink underage. In 4 years, he went to 4 countries, and after, when he was all done with the Army, he went back home. Many people he had known had left. There was an 8-year gap from the time he got out of the Army to when he met my mom. In those 8 years, he was pulled over twice for drunk driving and worked multiple warehouse jobs around Hillsburg until his stepdad passed away due to alcoholism, and he got his job as a longshoreman at 26. My parents met through a friend of my mom's, setting her up with my dad, who was 30 at the time. They first met at John and Zeke's, with my dad wearing overalls and my mom wearing a purple men's coat. They talked for 2 hours, and my dad asked her on another date, and they continued dating with several breakups. Soon my sister Cameron came into the picture, but before that my half-sister Elizabeth was born, leaving my dad with 2 new kids. When Elizabeth and Cameron were born, I was very much a drug addict, and I had no intention of ever being part of either of my daughters' lives, admitted my dad. He said when he was actually with them, he was constantly looking for drugs or being under the influence of drugs. But once Cameron and Elizabeth began to crawl and walk, he was given the strength to get cleaned up. And when he eventually landed in jail on a methamphetamine charge, he admitted to being an alcoholic and drug addict, and at 33 became sober. When asking my dad about religion, he says, I believe there is a powerful spirit that looks over every one of us, and as long as you can clear your mind and believe in that spirit, it will help you do anything that you need to have happen to you.